Hi everyone. So I've been sick and my voice is still healing a bit, so this frequently asked questions video will be powered by text-to-speech. Thank you for your understanding.
Who is Thomas the Tank Engine? Thomas the Tank Engine is a small blue tank engine that has been a favorite of children and adults for over 70 years. Thomas has puffed into the hearts of everyone through various media, including books, television, film, music, apps, games, live events, and so much more. His cheeky personality and memorable situations allow children to learn the values of friendship, compassion, teamwork, and other qualities that make Thomas and his friends really useful engines. Who is Britt Alcroft? Britt Alcroft is the award-winning creator of Thomas and Friends and Shining Time Station. After an interview and meeting the Railway series creator, Reverend W. Audrey, she and her amazing creative team went on to create the television adaptation of Audrey's beloved book series. Britt served as executive producer and writer for several seasons of the series. What is Shining Time Station? When Thomas and Friends first aired in the UK, it was only a 5-minute TV program, which could easily air on British TV because their TV schedules aren't as structured as it is in the US. Shining Time Station, co-created by Thomas TV series creator Britt Alcroft and WNET producer Rick Sigelkow, was a spin-off that expanded the show into a half-hour format. It featured an American train station, children related to adults who run the station, and a magical man named Mr. Conductor, who would tell the kids stories from Thomas and Friends. What is Thomas and the Magic Railroad? In 2000, Thomas and his friends made their first theatrical appearance in Thomas and the Magic Railroad. The film was written and directed by Britt Alcroft and combined elements from both Thomas and Friends and Shining Time Station. Where can I see Thomas and the Magic Railroad? The theatrical release of Thomas and the Magic Railroad can be purchased at local retail stores, online retailers, and it is digitally available for download. Additionally, in 2020, Shout! Factory released a 20th anniversary edition of the movie on Blu-ray for the first time. The Blu-ray DVD combo pack has interviews and documentaries with the film's cast and crew, behind-the-scenes footage, and deleted scenes that had since been unreleased to the public. What was cut from Thomas and the Magic Railroad? In 2007, a very different version of the script was discovered online. After much speculation, Britt Alcroft confirmed that there was an alternate version of the movie that was filmed, but due to a poor test audience screening, the executive producers made the decision to re-edit the entire film a few weeks before the official movie premiere. This edit deleted several characters, recast voice actors, and ultimately created a story that was not cohesive, which the audience could not understand or appreciate. These factors led to the movie receiving mixed to negative reviews. What is a fan edit? According to Wikipedia, a fan edit is a version of a film modified by a viewer that removes, reorders, or adds material in order to create a new interpretation of the source material. This includes the removal of scenes or dialogue, replacement of audio and/or visual elements, and adding material from sources such as deleted scenes or even other films. Are making and downloading fan edits legal? I believe, as do many other fan editors, that fan edits are allowed under fair use in U.S. copyright law. Still, the golden rule when it comes to fan edits is not making or downloading a fan edit unless you own a legally purchased copy of the film, and because fan edits haven't been tested in court, its legality is still unclear. Keep in mind that you are unlikely to be arrested, criminally charged, or put in jail for watching, creating, or downloading fan edits. What is Thomas and the Magic Railroad? The Lost Edition. Thomas and the Magic Railroad, The The Lost Edition is a fan edit that is designed to re-edit Thomas and the Magic Railroad back to Britt Alcroft's intended version of the film. This includes editing back in much of the deleted footage from various sources, redubbing select characters, doing new ADR work with sound-alikes, and trying to even out the pace of the film. Will Thomas and the Magic Railroad, the Lost Edition, be uploaded to YouTube? Probably not. Content ID would most likely block the fan edit, and I'm not sure I want to risk my channel out of copyright concerns. You can see a few clips here on this channel, including clips that use temp music I selected when making the edit. Please note, however, that this is not the actual temp track that was used when editing the original film back in 2000. If I ever change my mind about uploading my fan edit to YouTube, I'll be sure to let you know. Where can I see Thomas and the Magic Railroad, the Lost Edition? The fan edit is still in progress as of the release of this video. It is nearly complete. However, once it is finished, I'll be sharing it via BitTorrent and Usenet. I'll be submitting the torrent and NZB files to fanedit.info. I'll be hosting those files elsewhere until the submission is processed. Will Hummyman be composing a new score for the fan edit? While Hummyman will not be composing a new score or additional cues for deleted scenes in this fan edit, I have commissioned a new score from someone else, and I will be using their music in these scenes. Will you be promoting your fan edit on fanedit.org, or will any of your various social media accounts follow fanedit.org's accounts? No, I will not be following or otherwise promoting my fan edit on fanedit.org. Believe it or not, there's a simple reason for that. In addition to the deleted storylines feature that I have ripped from my own Blu-ray copy, I am using footage and some parts from the leaked workprint and, with his permission, Nautilus extended edit, which was primarily sourced from this workprint. The workprint leak, while not as big a deal as it was prior to the release of the Blu-ray, is technically illegal, and fanedit.org's strict rules when it comes to sources prohibit the use of such sources. And even if I was to re-edit my fan edit to only use footage from the Blu-ray, I would not have crucial footage of P.T. Boomer following Thomas onto the Magic Railroad. And I'm not even sure the P.T. Boomer chase scene from 2009, which I also used, would be allowed under these rules. Believe it or not, this is not the first fan edit to fall victim of these rules, so I will not let this fan edit come anywhere near anything with fanedit.org. Will the audio of John Bellis, Michael Angelis, or any of the original voice actors or sound-alikes to the original voice actors be edited back into the fan edit? No. While the leaked workprint does include audio from John Bellis and others in certain places, it is incomplete. Likewise, when I mention sound-alike voice actors, I'm referring to people who recorded ADR work for some of the live-action characters, like how I hired a Doug Lennox sound-alike to fill in some of the gaps for P.T. Boomer. Right now, the original audio of the original voice cast remains lost, and while I doubt it would ever be released officially, I do hope we will find the audio one day. I would love to start an unofficial lost media search for these audio assets, but that's another story. With that said, I will be releasing a short demo reel showcasing some of the original voice cast audio from the leaked workprint around the time of the fan edit's release. Will you be redubbing the engine's dialogue so that the script storyline of Diesel 10 being a new engine is followed? No. Originally, I didn't consider redubbing the voices of the engines to restore the script's original dialogue within the film. When people started asking me about this, I decided to consider making such a change, but I knew that for this to be done properly, I would need more time. I created a poll in a Facebook group, and the result of this poll was to not move the release date and keep the film as is. With that said, I will say this now. Once my fan edit is released, feel free to retweak my fan edit and redub the film to follow the original script's dialogue. You have my permission to use the footage from my fan edit as long as you give me credit. Who will be voicing the engines in the film? As I stated in the trailer, Eric Skurr is the one voicing Thomas in my fan edit. The rest of the voices come from the audio in the theatrical version of the film, including Linda Ballantyne as Percy, Susan Roman as James, Neil Crone as Diesel 10, etc. Are you going to try and balance out the shining time sequences and the Sodor sequences by putting the scenes exactly in the same order as they were written in the script? Yes and no. I have not consulted the original script when assembling the edit or determining the order, outside of helping clarify certain bits of dialogue when creating closed captioning for the fan edit. I don't believe that the scenes will be in the same order as it is within the original script, but they will be placed in an order that makes sense within the storyline. With that said, I will be trying to even out the pace of the film so it doesn't feel it's moving as slow and boring compared to the deleted storylines feature on the Blu-ray. Are any people involved in Nikki Davidaitis' Magic Railroad parody involved in your fan edit? Yes, there's only one, though. I have only announced this on Twitter so far, so I'll be announcing it here for the first time. In the original script, the original storyteller was not Mr. Conductor. Instead, it was Lily, 20 years later, who's now married to Patch and telling the story to her children. The person voicing adult Lily in my fan edit is none other than popular Thomas YouTuber NEC. While no one else involved in the parody helped directly with the fan edit, I was able to get in touch with her with the help of Nikki Davidaitis himself as well as Annie's boyfriend, Vincent. In your Thomas and the Magic Railroad Blu-ray review, you mentioned the idea of having Mr. Conductor interacting with adult Lily as the storyteller, specifically in the scene where it looks like he breaks the fourth wall. Is this going to be incorporated in your fan edit? While it was a nice idea, I won't be incorporating it in my fan edit. I don't have any reason to believe that Mr. Conductor and Lily as an adult were going to both be the storytellers within the same edit of the movie. The original edit would have seen Lily in the role, while the theatrical version had Mr. Conductor. My fan edit will have Lily as an adult be the storyteller, and adult Lily alone. Is there any direct connection between this fan edit and the non-profit organization Restore the Magic? While I am involved with Restore the Magic, and so is Eric Skerer, this fan edit is a separate project from anything related to Restore the Magic. It should be treated as a Recore Entertainment project that shares the name for Restore the Magic's official campaign for an extended edit release of Thomas and the Magic Railroad. When will Thomas and the Magic Railroad, the Lost Edition premiere? The film was slated to premiere on December 22nd, 2020, but due to the music not being completely finished in time, I delayed the release after a consensus from a Twitter poll. I am currently aiming for a new release date of February 9th, 2021, but this is not for certain yet. Fun fact, I first teased the fan edit after Jacob sent my reaction to the final Magic Railroad parody trailer. The background music is a tune I created in Logic, and it's my first attempt at creating an orchestral, cinematic-style instrumental, hence why I commissioned someone else to create the score, as synth-pop is more so my music forte. You'll hear a common melody pattern I use in several of Brighter Escape songs, but you'll also hear covers of two other melodies. The first is I Know How the Moon Must Feel, transposed into a minor key to make it sound more ominous. The second melody is from Lucid Dream by Owl City, a song that I used in a Restore the Magic fanvid that Britt Alcroft came across and fell in love with the song. You can also hear Adam sing, That's How You Study the Stars towards the end, which is sourced from the stems from the remix contest Adam held in 2018.